What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Low Budget Show with Damon Millard. That is me. Today is October 12th, but this will come out tomorrow, October 13th, and my birthday is October 14th, so this is my happy birthday show.
Thanks. Thank you. That's very nice. Thanks. So for my birthday, today we're drinking Bud Select.
That's right, Bud Select. Only 99 calories. You believe that shit? It tastes like it's only 99 calories. Why are you drinking such a shitty beer, Damon? Oh, I don't know. 'Cause I became a fat fuck. Yeah, I did. I was, like 2.5 months ago, I weighed in at 180 pounds. That was, that's the most I've ever weighed in my whole life. And, so it was about 2.5 months ago. What's that, 10 weeks? So I'm proud to announce today here on the Low Budget Show that I'm down to 157 pounds. That's right. If you do the math, I've lost 23 pounds in 10 weeks. That's right. How did you do that, Dame?
I don't know. I fucking worked out, and I didn't eat garbage. Do you know how many dollar slices in New York City I would get in between mics and shit? Like, oh my god, I lived on the dollar slice. It's true, man. So, yeah, it's my birthday. I'm down 23 fucking pounds. I kind of lost my gut. I'm not to where I should be. And this sounds like a very female conversation to be having.
And I'm sorry if you guys think I'm, what's the word? Not chauvinistic. The other word that you bitches are always talking about. I don't care. I don't know. Whatever. Blog about me on, what the fuck is that website? The feminist one. The Gawker? Is it Gawker? Whatever, I don't give a shit. You guys can go fuck your moms. Okay, so yeah, it's my birthday. I'm going to be fucking old. I'm going to be 37 years old in very soon, but if you're watching this the day it comes out, I'll be 37 tomorrow. If you watch it anytime after that, I'm already 37 fucking years old. And I've done nothing with my life. But I'm not a slave. I'm not an idiot. I don't chase shit that I don't really want or need. I take pride in being well read. I read a lot. I like ideas. I'm into that. I'm chasing my actual dream of doing stand-up comedy. And I don't even care about fame. I guess everybody kind of gets seduced
with that potential that you could potentially be super famous and rich from telling jokes. But I don't know, maybe in the beginning, just for a little bit, I had daydreams, but I just like doing it, you know? It's fucking great. I don't care. I like playing real small, intimate rooms. I like it. I like playing to 30, 35 people, 50. I mean, that's great. I get all worked up on bigger shows like club weekends and stuff where it's 5 sold out, 200 plus seats, you know? It gets in my head and it fucks with me. I come off sloppy. It's probably why I don't get rebooked at a lot of places. I don't know. It's my birthday, you fuckers.
I don't know. When did birthdays lose their luster, right? Because no one really gives a fuck anymore. I know I don't. Your birthday's coming up. One year I forgot. One year I just forgot. But that's neither here nor there. Little business. Here's my email, DamonSMillard@yahoo.com. Yep, I'm still using Yahoo Mail. That's right. I don't even have Y-Mail. I have straight Yahoo Mail. There's that. And then at Laughingcock, you're going to want to check that out. That's my Twitter. Sometimes I tweet. If you're my friend on Facebook, you should just follow me on Twitter just for fun because all my stuff goes to Facebook anyway. But whatever. Send me some birthday stories that you might have. I did get some responses now. Now I have had some responses. Number one response is about, well, I don't know if it's the number one. I've read it and heard it in person a couple times about the audio switch from this camera
to this camera, right? And yeah, I know, it's the low fucking budget Shogi. That's what it's called. It's supposed to be cheap. It looks cheap on purpose, but your concerns have been noted, and I am in the process of fixing it. I'm going to get another microphone for
this camera right here because this camera's audio sucks. And I'm using a cheap editing system that won't let me just take the audio from one camera and drag it all the way under. So when you're looking at the camera, that's the audio you're getting. So deal with that, fuckers. Send me some stories. Send me something. Write to me. And don't just send me titty pics. I got one of those. Alright. Moving on. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. Here's a segment. Shit on the internet. This is where I talk about shit that I saw on the internet. Alright. The only thing I really wrote down, what does that say? The only thing I really wrote down today was about the Redbull lawsuit. Have you guys heard about the Redbull lawsuit?
It was ridiculous. I guess because of the advertising campaign, Red Bull gives you wings, and since it doesn't actually give you wings, somebody sued Red Bull for false advertising, and they won a $13 million lawsuit. They didn't specifically win it, but they were made to pay back $13 million to their customers for having used that terminology. You know what I mean? Which is kind of ridiculous. No one really thought that. People were just trying to get by on a technicality, right? And so, here's the bitch of the bunch. Okay, so if 1.3 million people applied for that, you know, they would get a $10 payback from Red Bull. But since anybody who's ever bought a Red Bull is eligible to get paid back, everybody's clicking on it and saying that they deserve some compensation. So the number is just going to be like a nickel or a penny. If 13 million people, well, that'd be $1. I know math a little bit. I'm not really that math savvy, to be honest with you. But it's kind of a shitty way of paying back, because they're going to end up paying like nothing per person. It's not going to matter to anybody. But it's kind of just stupid that no one thought it would actually give you wings. Unless you're 5 years old. And if you're 5 years old, what the fuck are you drinking Red Bull for? You already got the energy of a fucking tard baby. This is crazy.
Stop drinking Red Bull, 5-year-olds. Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the Pepsi thing. Do you remember where, like, in the 80s or whatever, you, like, was it Pepsi Points? I don't remember exactly, but, like, for X amount of points, there was always a prize that you could get. And in the commercial, they showed that you could get a fucking F-16 or some crazy shit like that, right? And the thing was, the way Pepsi had that contest set up, you didn't have to just buy their product to get the points or whatever, however it worked. I can't remember exactly. You could actually pay money for points. So somebody paid them like a chunk of money to get enough points. I think it was like 1 million points or some stupid number. And then they requested they get their F-16 jet, which of course Pepsi couldn't deliver, right? You scumbags. Yeah, you guys are all fucking slip and fall lawsuit chasers, all of you.
Fuck it, I do it. I'm not better than you guys. I'm not. I would do it. I would fucking do it. I'll apply for a nickel. I want a nickel from Redbull. I don't give a shit. That's who I am. I'm a little tweaked up on fucking, sinus medicine. Can you tell? I'm a little fucked up. It's the kind that you gotta get from behind the counter now, you know, because everybody's making meth out of this stuff. And so you gotta, like, you'll have like a card where the box of sinus medicine used to be, and you have to go to the back of the pharmacy and give it to them, and then they'll give you your Sudafed or whatever the fuck it is, right? But you gotta show them your ID and stuff, and then your name and shit goes into a database. It's so crazy. But I don't know, was it 2 years ago? It was about 2 years ago, maybe 3. I had a headache for 90 straight days.
True story, I had a fucking massive headache. It didn't waver at all. It was there constantly for 90 straight days. And I found this, it's called Aleve Sinus and Headache. And it's got a certain medicine in there. Not the shit that they actually use to make meth. That's just bonus medicine. It's got something called... Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna remember what it's called. But it's a different kind. It's different than aspirin, and it's different than ibuprofen. But I noticed it helped, and eventually 90 days later it wore off by itself. Not till I incurred a bunch of doctor fees and a hospital visit, but yeah. So I'm on that today, and it gets me all jittery. It's like way back when baseball players used to take these things called greenies. I think they were amphetamines. They would just like get you all excited, and like they would take them before they would play baseball. I think Pete Rose was on that shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Uh-oh, lawsuit from Pete Rose. Anyway, so yeah, it might have something to do with why I'm all worked up.
Fucking methamphetamines give you wings, buddy. All right. So yeah, I saw that shit on the internet. That's where everything is, on the internet. I saw today is the Sunday that that Walking Dead is back on, and I've seen all the episodes, but I won't be able to catch it because we don't have cable. And well, I might be able to catch it. I watch it illegally on a certain website that I'm not going to give out to you. So I'll catch up later, but I'm missing it, and I'm a little bummed out. It's a great show, man. It's like a well-written show. I'm hearing that a lot of like screenwriters are now like they prefer to work in like these long form shows because you can develop your characters better. You know what I mean? Like when you only got 2 hours to write a screenplay. Well, not
I need a 2-hour movie written in 2 hours, buddy. No, I mean like when you only have a 2-hour format to tell your story. I mean, what can you do? Like you got to be a little hacky. You know, you can't get the right pacing down and shit. So I'm guessing a lot of like good writers, a lot of good screenwriters are working in TV now. They prefer that, and I can see why, for the reasons I just outlined. I am fucked up. Okay, so that was that.
Those are stuff I saw on the internet. That was stuff I want to watch on TV, but I will watch on the internet for freezies, and that's cool. So you guys want to be reminded of my email again? Here it is: DamonSMillard@yahoo.com. My Twitter is @laughingcock, LAUGHINGCOK. gonna be a shorter one today. I think I've been talking for 15 minutes so far. Yeah, so that's that. Let's throw to my segment,
Damon's Helpful Hints.
Let's throw to that. When we come back, I'll talk about all the things I used to love as a kid, growing up in my 37 years. All the things I fell in love with, maybe how I fell in love with them. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Damon's got some good stuff for you. Check them out. Here we go. Damon's Helpful Hints.
The average American is in need of fake poop almost all the time. But where does one get fake poop, especially on short notice? You've tried mud, but that doesn't do the trick. Peanut butter? That feels delicious. The answer is surprisingly simple. And it's right here in the bathroom.
The toilet paper tube.
The thing we use to clean up poop could be changed into something that looks like poop.
Turn on the water, then soak the tube. Notice the dookie color coming out. Then rip it apart.
And then reform it into something that looks like a log. Be creative. It's your chance to play God.
And there it is.
You got yourself a nice piece of fake poop. Let's hide these around the house so other people can share in the fun. Guess what side of the bed I sleep on? Wrong. I don't live here. That's it for Damon's Helpful Hints. Thanks for tuning in.
Alright, welcome back everybody. I hope you learned a lot about fake poop. I know I did. I know. So, thanks for sticking with us, man. It's been a rough one so far, hasn't it? I don't have a guest today. I don't.
I don't have a guest. But I'm going to go collect a bunch of guests, and I'll have to save them up, because I'm going to get a bunch of them.
And I'll have them for weeks and weeks and weeks to come pretty soon. Probably next week there will be an interview. I don't know who it'll be yet.
But it'll be exciting. It'll probably be a Milwaukee comic. Because I'm going there on Thursday. I have a show at Karma Bar and Grill on Friday.
That's the Milwaukee Stand-Up Comedy Showcase. And then I have a show on Saturday at the Landmark. That is Comedy Show with Jake Cornelli and friends. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm a little nervous about the show at Karma on Friday because
I'm gonna move away from I'm gonna do some. I don't want to call it untested material, but I'm gonna do some stuff that's seen some stage. It's seen some real shows, but I mean I've been really working on it. I'm trying to get away from them. I mean you do a lot of shows and you do the same jokes because they work a lot, and you tend to get boring or predictable. I don't know. I mean I guess I'm the only one at all of my shows, but. So I've been working on some stuff. I've been rehearsing today. I'm not the kind of comic.
And I'd love to hear from some comedians on this, so remember that email. But I'm not the kind of comic who throws material out, ever. I never throw it out. I won't do it. I'm always seeing, on Facebook or something, in those comedian groups, somebody will post, how many times do you do a joke before you throw it out? And meaning, if it doesn't work, I never do. I just put it in the back, and I'll work on it again later. You know what I mean? Because it's I wrote it. It's something that I'm going to want to talk about, right? I'm not just going to throw it out and never talk about pop brownies again. It's just, it's not ready. But I'll keep it. I'll keep what works and I'll throw out what doesn't, and maybe I'll take another run at it telling it from a different angle or something. But
I don't throw out material ever. So I got a lot of C-list and D-list stuff that I'm going to be doing at Karma. I'm a little nervous, but I mean that's the game, dude. You got to fall on your face and this is gonna be a good show to do it because I'm stuck in the middle. Like I'm not closing the show or anything. So this would be a good show to put some new stuff out there. You know, I got some really good comics behind me closing it out. Kristen Toomey from Chicago and Vanessa Fraction. I haven't met her or seen her, but Jason tells me some good stuff. So looking forward to that. I'm tucked right there in the middle. Perfect spot. If I fail, whoever comes behind me, I'm sure has it. And if I do good, then it's just bonus, you know. And then I get to put these jokes that don't see a lot of like real audience members out there. So I'm really looking forward to that. Saturday, I think I'm doing a longer set. I think I'm doing 25-ish. So I'll probably do some more fine-tuned stuff. But if I feel comfortable, like 10, 7, 8, 10 minutes in, I might go and try some of that D-list stuff that I'm trying to start working in. It's starting to get there, you know? It's really getting there. Some of my Pop Brownie stuff. I've been working on this joke for like a fucking year and a half about playing the lottery, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? It's got such a wide scope on it. I don't know. Comics, I'd love to hear your opinions and stuff about what the stuff I just said, but yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's close this show out.
So I'm 37 years old. This sucks. And man, before we get into this, let's do this. I've decided to start doing this. Once a show, I'm gonna take a selfie. Right? You guys ready? Oh, they're never gonna come out good though. Ready? Here's today's selfie. Oh boy. I think I was zoomed in. Let me zoom out. I guess that's not too bad here. Oh, neat. Alright, you guys are like, shut the fuck up, Damon. We stopped watching hours ago. Yeah, alright, I guess you're right. Okay.
37 years. Let's see. Do you guys remember the movie Rad? You remember that with the BMX bikers? Oh, that was my shit. I used to love that. Rad. Back behind the Kmart, on the north side of Binghamton, there was always that BMX track. I never got to ride on that. Well, I mean, we would sneak in there and ride on it with our fucking Huffies, but I never got to, like, compete. I always thought those guys were cool. If you drive down there now, everybody's got, like, Monster energy drink shirts on and shit. Monster gives you claws. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I don't like those guys now. I always wanted to be one of those guys. I skateboarded a lot. Which brings me to my next thing. I was totally into the Bones Brigade. Remember those? Yeah. I don't know the what's the word? I don't know the statute of limitations on certain crimes, so I'm not going to get into it. But I got a lot of free skateboards one year. Yeah, I was really into that. Powell Peralta, and then was Bones a company itself? I think it was, right? Bones, yeah. Alright, yeah, so I was totally into skateboards, and I couldn't keep up, man. You needed money for, like, independent trucks and grip tape. I couldn't keep up with you guys. The movie Rad, though, was pretty rad. Do you remember the cartoon Ghostbusters? Not the one that was, like, the real Ghostbusters, like the movie, but it was, like, fucking these other dudes who, like, they were hunting ghosts too, right? And there was the one fat dude, and when they changed, they would go through, like, this weird tunnel, and they had the car, and the car talked, and it had, like, a crank on it. I used to like that. I liked Thundar the Barbarian. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, you don't? Because you're 14? What the fuck are you doing watching this podcast then, you scumbag? Go tell your girlfriend I said hi. No. Thundar the Barbarian was awesome because it was like post-apocalyptic and awesome. I like that.
Oh yeah, and there was also Dungeons and Dragons had a cartoon. That was cool. I don't think playing it was cool. I mean, I probably secretly thought it was cool, but I was never allowed to play, so never had my own 40-sided dice. Scumbags.
What about Shirt Tales? Do you guys remember Shirt Tales? Do you remember that? Where like it was these animals, and they had like these shirts that would like say all of their like their feelings would be on their shirts. You know what I mean? Like if they saw something crazy, all of a sudden there'd be like a exclamation point on their shirt. I don't know. I love those. Oh, I was gonna tell the chicken sandwich story about my birthday. Fuck. Nah, it's too long. This episode's too long. I'll tell you the chicken sandwich story next time because technically it's not my birthday yet, so who knows? Maybe I'll get into some fun on my birthday and then I'll be able to tell the chicken sandwich story for the next episode. You're gonna love this, man. It's one of my favorite stories ever. Oh, I can't believe I lived. Yeah. What is that? Oh, those crackers? Whatever. I'm just listing shit. This isn't even fun anymore. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting back to Milwaukee. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys soon. I'm back in New York after that. I think I have like 4 or 5 shows. I should update my website. That's Damon Millard. No, yeah, DamonMillardComedy.com. Go to that. I'll update it. I have a new comic strip that's supposed to be up there soon. I don't know. I'm still working on that. But, alright, that's it for this show. It's probably way too long anyway. Alright? You guys are awesome. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. I'm going to try and drop these every single Monday afternoon. So look for them then. Until then, I'll see you guys later. That didn't make any fun. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.